Okay, we are back. First thing on the agenda for the stream is to, I guess we're going to work on the trains today. We're also going to make some more rubber. I actually cleaned up the factory a little bit last night. There was an old style Caterium smeltery here, and this is where my original wire factory was. Well, not the original, basically the second one. The original was down there on the ground floor. Still have this wire factory here and this cable factory. We're gonna work on both of those things, trying to get rid of all the old style factories, and we're pretty close actually. A little bit of stuff here. These are kind of these one-off type things that it's just a generic blueprint that I can make stuff with assemblers. So I'm making ammo and obelisks with them. One thing that I did see when I was doing all this cleanup was that we're no longer getting plastic. So before we start on the trains, I'm going to run over to where we're making plastic. We're not using plastic in any machines, so that doesn't really matter, but I still need plastic for my pipes. Well, yeah, off stream yesterday I did do this entire train line here all the way out to the new motor factory, and in doing that I actually created this new inclined version of the stanchion, and so this turned out a lot cleaner, a lot less bumpy than the other parts of the line. So we're making plastic, or we were making plastic over here, and it was coming on this belt right here. Not sure how I messed it up. Let's just go look real quick. There's no plastic in there. Oh, I know how I messed it up. Post-production. I'm trying to remember why I did that. I think I was trying to make turbo fuel. Well, let's just turn these back on. This one's old. It doesn't really matter in terms of the amount of power we make. That one's only 125 megawatts. And these two are full. Anyway, that should get our plastic back. And let's go start working on that new train segment. We're going to put a train line out to the Rocky Desert, where we do have another old, power plant. It makes, I think, 4 gigawatts. We're actually going to start from right here, though. So we're going to go off of this roundabout right here, and then we'll go up over to that rubber factory right there. And then we'll go out across those lakes, the crater lakes, and then there's a little kind of a roadway down into the Rocky Desert where we have our rubber and power. Wait, what are we making there? No, we're not making rubber at all there. We are going to convert it to make rubber, though. It currently is, I think it's making like 240 polymer resin that's just going into the sink. So, so I have this incline trestle is the new one, but we want this one right here. gonna add a new. Okay. And I might be able to just put this one right here. Probably a little bit too far, but let's see what happens. Yep. And this one is definitely going to be too low, so we're going to need to go with the 20-meter column probably. Hey, buddy. This looks pretty good. It's too tall, huh? And plus we should use the incline one. What if we do that right now? This one. That actually might work. Well, except for that part. Hey, Koala. Thanks for the raid, bro. We're working on the train network. We're going to expand our train network out from... we're here in the northern forest, and we're going to take our train over to this rubber factory over here, and then we're going to run it down through the Crater Lakes and over to the Rocky Desert, where we're going to build some more rubber. We're doing kind of a rubber heavy playthrough. So I could actually go move this over and go a little higher. Let's try that. We'll do the 20-meter. Yep. And we go right here. Well, I don't know if it's that huge. I mean, this is actually my first time really making a train network. I've done a lot of, you know, point-to-point trains on my previous playthroughs, but this is really the first time I've ever made a network, and I'm actually having so much fun doing it that I'm just like, okay, let's add more. It's really cool. It's kind of, I don't know, I get this feeling when I get a new, like when I get the hover pack for the first time and I feel totally free. Building this train network and actually getting these roundabouts and the signals all working, and I have kind of having that same feeling. I'm like, wow, this is a whole new kind of freedom here. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. That's not gonna work. Alright, let's try that one. How's that look? Yeah, it's better. You finished the game today? You rolled credits? You completed phase 5 in Project Assembly? That's awesome. Is that your first time? Yeah, I've played through a bunch of times, and it's kind of sad when that happens for me. But what I usually do is just start a new playthrough. I love the beginning of the game. I love all the game. I'm actually phase 5 is my least favorite because that means it's over. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of coal power. I was actually just cleaning up my factory last night, and I still have this as my original coal. I'm doing 2x power consumption playthrough on this one, and so this is my original coal factory, and I just got rid of a whole bunch of old factories that I had here last night after the stream, and I was cleaning it up, and I'm thinking about taking this thing down. Here, let me show you what I'm powering the thing with now. I have 144 gigawatts rocket fuel factory now. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, so I've got aluminum out there. I'm building motors way out there. Right here, I'm doing heavy modular frames. And then here's my power plant, which has got 288 fuel generators, and it's making 144 gigawatts. It's this is heavy oil residue here, diluted fuel, and then nitro rocket fuel. And that rocket fuel, just 16 blenders, runs all 288. These are double clocked too, so they each have 2 shards in them. I need to take this. This is another thing I'm going to do is take this polymer resin, turn that into rubber. I need a lot more rubber for the recipes that I plan to use to finish phase 4. So I got the train that goes all the way out over there, which is where my computer factory is. And now I'm going to take the train up past this rubber factory, go through these lakes, and then down in the Rocky Desert I have another place where I'm going to start making rubber. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to actually do nuclear on this playthrough or not because, you know, as you know, probably by now, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Where, you know, I just took that polymer resin, which is my byproduct, and put it in the sink. It's a little bit more difficult to get rid of your byproduct in nuclear. Excuse me? So let's see which way we're going to go. I think we'll just go right through here. I need power. Yeah, yeah. I think it's broken. In particularly the nitro rocket fuel recipe, alternate recipe. It's it's I think it's the best alternate recipe in the game personally, and I use all the alternate recipes. I'm a huge alternate recipe guy, and I think it's probably the best one in the game. Um, this guy right here. So yeah, we're gonna put our train station over there, and we're gonna put a roundabout over here. So this seems like a good spot. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you there. I won't do nuclear for power. I'll do it for the experience and for the fun of it. So this is where our train station's going to go. Actually, I'm not going to use this. Well, let's just go ahead and start with the roundabout over here. Where's our trains coming in over here? And wait, this is not on the grid. This one is on the grid, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's just put the roundabout right here. Yeah, I'm doing very heavy blueprints on this playthrough. It's really hard to tell. This one right here? No, this one right here. This is my approach. Yeah, once I finally figured out how these signals worked, now it's like second nature, and yeah, really enjoying it. Okay, so we need one trestle right around here-ish, and we can use like the 19 meter probably. Looks pretty good. Hey, thanks very much for swinging by. Thanks for the raid, Koala. Congratulations on finishing the game, and hopefully you have another playthrough and have a good time. Thanks, man. Okay, so we're not going to do this train station right now. We're just going to continue on with taking this train out. Oh, let's redo these. If you don't, for some reason, the signals don't work from the blueprint, so you have to replace them. So we do block here and path here. And then we want another one of these. Did I raise this up? I didn't. We have to I have to fix this. I used a 2-meter high for the roundabout, but 1 meter high for everything else, and so I always have to make sure that it's at the right level. And I forget all the time. That looks good. Let's just go ahead and put all 3 of these on. Should just remove them from the blueprint, but I guess at least this way it reminds me to do it. Okay. Path. Yeah, path on the left. Oh yeah, I disconnected this rail, and that's why I don't have flying power. There we go. And block. Okay, I think, did I do that wrong? Yeah, I think we're correct. Just because these guys don't have another block signal, and that's why they have the error. So, I think we're gonna go, I was thinking of just hugging this edge over here. Power. Oh, we have power right here. Yeah, I actually ran this power while I was plotting the course. But now I'm starting to think that maybe we want to go over this way. We could go under this arch, or we could go on this other side over here. Through here. Are we supposed to go up here? Or we're gonna go up here? I don't know if we can fit through here. Oh, yeah, music. Well, we can't fit through there anyway, so... Okay, so yeah, it's... Going through here doesn't make any sense, because then we gotta just come back out. So we have all this water here, which is super nice. Not that we're ever going to actually use it. So it'd be kind of nice to not cover it all, or at least leave most of it accessible. Let's put this one on a hotkey, since we're going to be using it quite a bit. So here we might want to switch to incline. Maybe not just yet. I'm doing one more of these. Yeah, that looks good. Ah, didn't place it. What was the plan here? The place where we need to go is over there. I think the plan was to... Are we gonna go along that way? No, I mean, I laid down the power cables where we were planning on going, so... Looks like it's over here. Go around here. Oh, then cross right there. That's right. Once we get over here, there's a natural grade there, which it almost seems like a little bit of a shame to build this trestle system. instead of just going on the ground. Where'd it go? But I don't have any tracks on the ground right now, and I kind of want to keep it that way. But you see here, tracks could easily go right on the ground, but well, I guess we're not going to do that. I guess we'll just use the 7-meter incline. This on 6 and put this on 0. And I guess we'll stay right. There's a big rock in the way on the right-hand side. That's where we're heading. We're almost there. We could head down this way, actually. And then just go right around, and then that will leave that road for the car. Let's try that. No? Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time, but we can't reach. I don't know. Can the car fit under here? Yeah. No problem. So, I think the train station is going to go over here on the left side. Should be plenty of room. Is this rock in the way? But we should probably put a roundabout right about here. Not sure why I have all of this here. So we'll put the roundabout right about here. It doesn't matter if the station is at the same height. Or does it? Gotta be at least this high. Well, the station can be the same height, but the roundabout doesn't have to be the same height as the station. Alright, let's go with that. Oh, I haven't connected this yet. Okay. So now we need to put in the station. I guess we'll go out a little bit further. So it's quite a drop there. All right. Now we want a train station here. Okay. I don't know. Sounds good. Oh, we still need to connect over here. Basically, pretty close to done. I think we'll use the 20-meter column. And the incline, I guess. I don't know. We'll see if this works. It's too high. That looks pretty good. All right. Signals look good. So we'll go to latex terminal and then back to base. Good morning. I mean, they just, Mark, they just had a new release like yesterday, right? 1.2.4. And in the release notes, I think they were saying something about their vacation, that some people are still out on vacation. But I assume that, you know, probably at the end of next month. But I don't know if that means anything for any kind of real content updates anytime soon. I would love a content update. I would love there to be something that happens after Project Assembly. Yeah, the release yesterday was just a bunch of bug fixes, basically. No new content, nothing of big interest. So it just finished this rail line here out to the Rocky Desert, and we're going to give it a test and see if it's working. That factory out there in the Rocky Desert was one of my original power plants. It was making 4 gigawatts, and now I'm making 150 gigawatts or 144 elsewhere, so that plant doesn't really do me a lot of good these days. I think I'm going to convert it into a rubber I need more rubber for my phase 4 parts, so I think I'm going to convert that to make rubber instead of the little 4 gigawatts of power that it's making. I built it before I even had heavy oil residue recipe, so it's just doing pure fuel. All right, seems like everything's working here. Oh, it's docking. I can't delete it until it's Stop stocking. Can I delete it? Oh, it's moving. Okay, well, another train on the line. I got a whole bunch of test trains just running around in circles. And fortunately, it seems like all the signals are working and nobody's crashing into each other, so... Yeah, it was just last night I was thinking about looking at Satisfactory Plus. A lot of people are playing it now, and I thought, I might try that. So I went to install it, and it crashed the game, and I was like, what the heck? And well, it turns out that we just got an update yesterday. I didn't even realize there was an update. And that's why apparently they need to update the mod. But that's okay, I don't need to start another playthrough right now anyway. Okay, so that's working well. Could go build this other train station right here. Let's do that. And then we'll go out there and convert that other plant into a rubber station. Hey, morning, Mad. You working on your train today? Or evening again? Yeah, I just got this new track here laid all the way out to the Rocky Desert, where I have a small power plant. And I'm going to convert that power plant into rubber. And this is where I'm making 300 rubber right here. And so I'm going to build a train station here as well. Get rid of this. Oh, hey. Little Mercer sphere right here. I'm dangerously low on Mercer spheres. I upgraded most of my depot stuff. I only have one more depot upgrade to go. Don't know why I even have this here. Let's just get rid of it. But when I did that, I had like 50 Mercer spheres on me. And then I upgraded like 4 or 5 upgrades. Hey, did you are you playing, Matt? Are you playing on random nodes? I don't. I mean, there's that in the. So, are you talking about the nitrogen just to the south of the Titan Forest in the kind of sort of semi-deserty area? There's a lot of sand there and stuff. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I just built a, yeah, I built my train system right across there. from there all the way out to the end of the grassy fields. It was a little bit tough. There's that one big crevasse that, well, for me, I didn't want to go through the center of my sanctuary park fuel station. You know, I have a little area in the middle of my rocket fuel plant where I have a bunch of creatures, and it's very beautiful, and I didn't want to run my train track there. If I had run it through there, it'd be really nice. It would have been easy, but because I didn't do that, then I had to go over this cliff, and that was actually before I kind of really figured out how to do things. Now I'm using the this, like, I have this 40-meter column here, and then I can place, you know, my stanchions on top of that. And then I just added this new incline one yesterday, which made it a lot nicer for going up and down hills. Okay, so coming in over here, so I guess we'll have the yeah, we'll put the station right here. I need to get some power over here. Oh, there we go. This needs to be back, actually. It needs to be back like 3 or 3.5, something like that. Let's go back one more. And then, do I have room? I don't really have that much room if I do that. I want to keep this, I want to make sure I have enough room to add more. We can get rid of this. And we can go out this way too. Yeah, I did a bunch without using an incline like that, and then my train just kind of bounces up and down, and it's kind of annoying, but I'm not going to go back and fix them. But now I know. I know better now. Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize that the train station will block the rain and keep this area dry. Okay. I'm gonna place it right there. Oh, actually, we wanna put it on there. And a couple of freight platforms. There we go. Okay, so this is, I don't know. We already have latex terminal. This will be Rubber Factory. And we need some power. Get this onto the official power, which I guess is this one. All right. So I think that's it for the train stuff for today. So this guy should be coming up here. We do need to put a block over there. Here he comes. Oh yeah, turbo motors. Everything I'm doing is in prep for turbo motors. Well, that and oh, am I gonna go through this wall? Looks like I am. Supercomputers, fuse modular frames. I'm doing cooling systems right now, and well, radio control units and cooling systems, and I'm going to use those to make all those other things. You know, the heavy modular or the fuse modular frames, the supercomputers, the what's the other one? Turbo motors, and there's one other. Oh yeah, I guess that's it. It's just basically fuse, modular frames, supercomputers, and turbo motors. I'm going to make 7.5 of each of those for this playthrough. At least that's the current plan. And I'm basically ready. I just need to make a little bit more rubber. And basically my last several streams have been all about making all the parts. I did a bunch of aluminum casings, which I will use. I'm using a bunch of alternate recipes. And I needed more motors, and so that's why I built the motor factory yesterday. And now I need more rubber, and that was really the last thing. I switched to cooling device from the default recipe, and that solved my nitrogen problem. I had like 1350 nitrogen that I needed, but by switching to that recipe, I only need like 750 nitrogen now, and I have the 1200 nitrogen, probably the same one that you're I'm playing random nodes, but I think that node that you're on, that nitrogen node over there is nitrogen as well in my random world. The thing about those nitrogen nodes when you're playing random, there's not that many wells around, so oftentimes they actually are the same as in the non-random version. Yeah, I already did the the electromagnetic rods, I'm using that for the electric. Yeah, those three wells for me in this playthrough are nitrogen, water, and nitrogen. And I'm already using one of them. That's for my nitro rocket fuel plant. And I'm only using one well off of the other one because the one that's down by my rocket fuel factory doesn't have 1200. It only had 1125, so I had to steal 75 off the other one. Hey, why is there a train that has an error? Next stop is unreachable. Huh, that's interesting. Cool, we have a problem to solve. Yeah, I made the electromagnetic control rods for my motor factory because I'm using the electric motor recipe. I guess let's take the... But those are just in a module. They're not, it's not like an electromagnetic control rod factory. Oh, what's going on with this train? Station unreachable. Oh, yeah, okay. I probably didn't fix the signals. What didn't I do right? Those look fine. Oh. This is block, this is path. Yeah, okay, I have the block and path wrong. Is that true? No, it looks, I think. I think what's happening, yeah, I probably just have them backwards. So, exiting the station and entering. But we're doing left hand, so yeah. What's the easiest way to fix this? Turning the train station around is the easiest way to fix it. I generally like to, well, I mean, I want to be able to expand. And I can still expand in that direction a little bit. But this should fix it. I have to replace this one. That's good. So now no. Is this still backwards? What have I done? Okay, now this, yeah, leaving the roundabout. Yeah, so the roundabout, we come this way. This is blocked. And then we go through, we come out, and then we have path there. I think this is correct now. Let's put a train on it and see what happens. So we're gonna go to rubber, and then let's go to base aluminum. Let's actually, no. We'll do heavy modular frames because that's where we were getting the error. Not that it should matter. Okay, I think this is fixed now. Actually, let's get rid of this. Oh, too late. Latex. Oh, I'm facing the wrong direction. All right. I think we solved that problem. We're still too close to this rock here. So, yeah, now we want to convert this plant to pure rubber. Or actually, I think, yeah, let's look at take a peek at the modeler. Yeah, so this is the big plan here. We're doing great on everything. Everything is good except rubber. And that's why we're looking at the various ways of solving our rubber. This is 26 refineries here. Yeah, this is what we currently have here. Is this 480 crude, making 320 fuel and 240 polymer resin. And we do have 600 here, but oh, not 60, 600. But that takes 33 refineries. Well, 43 plus another 14. So like 50 some refineries. I mean, it's just 10, maybe 10 or 20, 10 or 15 placements with the blueprint, but still. Plus 1,300 water. You really don't need that much rubber. So actually what I think we're going to do, we'll just take the 240 and we'll make 120 there. And we're already making 450. So that 120 will actually be enough. But we're going to go and do get another 200 from our power plant. So, we do need water for this, though. And where are we going to build it? I mean, we could just build it down here, actually. Let's do that. That way we don't have to pump the water all the way up here. And the resin's right here. So we can just drop it down. Well, we're going to have to pump no matter what. Let me just look at that number real quick. $240 water. And 6 refineries. So 75% for 8. We're gonna do it on glass. That's just 2 of our blueprints. All right, we need to get power down here. Okay, which blueprint do we want for this? We're doing, actually, do we have one? Residual rubber? I think that's the one. How does that look? Oh, it looks fine. So this is input here. Polymer resin is right there. I guess it doesn't matter what side the water comes in on. We'll probably bring it in over here. All right, who's in the way? Oh, it's this tree thing. It's a cactus. This guy right here. All right, and the rubber's coming back this way. We'll take it up there, pop it in the train. We're gonna do 75% on these. We need to put a belt over here also. Well, it's the first time in a while that these belts haven't been flowing in totally the wrong direction. Okay, so 30 times 8. It's 240. So we can get away with just a single extractor. Or we'll do 2. Yep. Oh, never mind. Let's try this again. There we go. At least it still snapped. All right. Now we need to get it up there. So I think right here. No, let me go back one further. Really? I still don't have it correct? I guess maybe the other one was right. Looked funny. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need a pump also. All right, let's paint it. Blue. So, next, we do need to paint. Okay, so I guess we just need to get that polymer resin over here. Just delete this. Get a floor hole. No, not there. There we go. Did I already copy this? Okay. We got rubber on the belt already. That's good. Now we need to get this rubber back to the train. Bro, are you stuck? Okay. We're fine. Okay. Why did I zoom it down? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Are you going the wrong direction? Who's going the wrong way? Out. It's supposed to be in. Alright. Just need to get the rubber over there, and we are good to go, I think. Do we need a shorty? Yeah, we need a shorty. We do need a shorty, but we need it. I mean, can we make it work like this? I don't know. Let's try it. Probably too close. I mean, this should work. Wait. No, we're fine. Okay. That's it. How did we lose power here? Oh, because we were daisy chained. Alright, so we should have rubber into the station. No, we don't because we didn't connect it. Here we go. Now we have rubber into the station. All right, latex terminal is online. We actually have enough rubber now. We don't need more rubber, but we might as well go do the rubber over at the rocket fuel plant. I miss the lake shark that used to be in here. He's gone. These guys should be running at 100%. 39. Not enough polymer resin. Let's see what it says. 30 times 8 is 240, and that's what we're making, I believe. Are these guys running at 100%? Yeah. Well, these guys up here are blocking now, so everybody down here should be getting all their polymer resin soon. Yeah, this is an issue though. We still need a sink. We'll put the sink up here. Do we have room for it? I have to rejigger things a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to move this back so that we can put a smart splitter on it. Is this connected? Oh yeah, it's because I put the belt down first. Alright, we got rubber back. Now we need to get a sink. Working? Yeah, looks like it's working. Okay. Who's this guy? Cliffside Aluminum, Greenfield. Well, we got our train in. We should probably get the rubber on this train. And what we want to do is make do any over here also. All right, that should do it. So we got rubber flowing into here. Ah, 2 hours. Fix it. Mandatory break time. Came in just at the right moment. We've got 120 plus 300, so 420 rubber on the train network now. We need 555, so we still need a little bit more rubber. We have 150 at the computer factory, but probably just leave that dedicated to the crystal oscillators. And we will go over to the nitro rocket fuel plant and convert that polymer resin that we have over there. We have 400 polymer resin there, and that will make 200 rubber. And once we get that done, then we'll have enough rubber to build turbo motors, cooling devices, all of the things. I don't know where we're going to do this at. I mean, obviously, here's water right here. There's more water here. We need water. And the polymer resin is right here going into these two sinks. So, we either bring the water down here or we bring the resin up there. I think bringing the water down might be the right answer. So that's what we will pursue after I take my little break, and I will be right back. All right. So, rubber. We have 200 polymer resin on each of these lines. We got a total of 400. We're going to either need to get this on the train or I mean, let's just take a quick look at what we're actually going to do with this. And that will help us decide where to do it. So we need heat sinks. That's where 270 of it goes. We're already, this 105 we're already making at the Crystal Oscillator Factory. So we're okay there. 180 we need for turbo motors, which we don't know where we're going to even build at this moment. So it's 180, 270 plus 105. So I guess the right answer is we need to just build it near a train station or put a train station where we build it. And then it doesn't matter. So let's just build it wherever it's convenient. And near a train station. So the closest train station is up there, but we can build another one. So this water is totally tapped out. We're using all of it. So we absolutely have to use the lake. We need 400 water. So this is for our diluted fuel. This is just a fabric factory here. Ah. Well, we got the double whammy there, huh? Think and a spider. Hey guys. What do you think of that? Idiots. Oh, you're still alive? Got away, huh? The one that got away. Okay. Train. Train station's all the way over there. Polymer resin is here. Water is here. Suppose we can build it right here. And then we can put a train station right here. And then this way, let's see. Just want to keep our elevation low. Looks like we don't really have a lot of choice. We go through here. Let's check the modeler one more time. So we need 10. That good? Yeah, one more over here we're going to take care of. Okay. Yeah, this looks perfect. Polymer in over here. Yeah, it'd be nice to hide the polymer kind of in these trees over here so it's not traipsing right across the middle of this open area. We need 400 water. There's actually an extra 200 on that line right there, but I don't want to mess with that. That power plant is working. I'm not saying it's running at 100% or anything like that. But it's working well and we are alive and we're not going to mess with it. Yeah, output this way. Here's our train. Our train station's going to be right here. Hey, how's it going, Mad? This is where your aluminum factory is, right here. Yeah, I guess there's some bauxite over there on the regular map. I'm in random nodes, so I got bauxite all over the place. Actually, in the cliffside area in the northern forest is where I'm building my aluminum. There's a pure node right there. I also, I have another one out in the Spire Coast. Here, we're gonna just get rid of the last of the residual plastic or polymer resin, I guess. But we need 400 water. So I might just take this thing down. Yeah, I have room for that. Twitch stream is not working. Actually, I'm watching it on Twitch right now, and it is definitely working. I'm watching it on my Mac. Let me refresh the page and see. Yeah, I refreshed the page. Still live. Nice to see you back again, Gidley. Well, I guess you're on YouTube now instead of Twitch. No, I don't want to be there. Let's go out one more. And 400. 120. So we need 4. We'll do 4 at 100. Getting my power from, get some power over there. Okay. Extractors. All right. These guys are going to be 100. We have 2. Not enough. Is that right? No, it's not right. We need to use stacking. I did it again. I did that on the last one of these that we built. Okay. Please snap. Please clap. There we go. I guess I missed one. Okay, now it's my favorite time. Time to get out the paintbrush. Blue. Beautiful blue. And chrome. Shiny and chrome. Beautiful. Huh. Other shows streaming for you? All right, let's bring it back from over here. Is this centered? It's not. This one, I think, is full height. Okay. We'll just put it right there. Is it over one too many? Or is it straight? It looks straight. That was odd. I saw those lights and I thought, who's here? It's just my train. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look on my PC, see if it's working there. Yeah, it looks like it's working on the PC also. I've had people mention this before, but I also have people, like, I had a guy rated me on Twitch earlier today, and I was chatting with him. Oh, this is not straight. That will not do. It's 3 over. Can't tell if this one's straight or not, but if I can't tell, then it's good enough, I guess. Alright, now is the time when we paint. Alright, we're gonna need a pump, I can tell already. I always need a pump. What if we put it here? Okay, we're getting close here. We need to get the polymer resin up here and build a train station. Do we, yeah, we need to connect these. And I think I set these to, no, I haven't set these yet. It's supposed to be 10 divided by 12, 83. We're making 200, so it should be 200 divided by 12. Okay, output is here. Going this way, that's good. We just need to get the polymer resin up here. And we have water in the pipe. This pipe doesn't have very much water in it, but it's still filling though. Oh, look at this. It's not really filling. What's it doing? Do we have enough water? 33. Okay. This guy's full. Alright, it's still filling. You know, polymer resin is right there. We should probably just bring it right here. And then we'll probably just change the direction. I'm mostly underclocking in this game because I'm using 2x power, so I'm trying to underclock everything. Some cases I do, like at my aluminum plant, I have that overclocked because it's on the little tiny puddle. And if I'm just too lazy to put up a bunch of water extractors, but excuse me. So we don't want to delete this just yet. We'll still need a sink. So our whole power plant doesn't go down. We'll figure out the best way to do this safely. First thing, we're gonna just rebuild these, I guess. A little bit annoying. Okay, so we want it coming from this side. No. Yeah, water extractors are kind of the bane of my existence. I just do not like them. I don't like doing stuff with water for some reason. So I avoid it at all costs, but I need rubber. And I have lots of polymer resin. So I just have to deal with it. Yeah, this is input, so we need splitters. All right. And I guess we'll run this belt too while we're at it. It's flowing in the right direction. Yeah. Get it. Okay. So let's go ahead and put, we're going to move this guy first. And we'll put a smart splitter here. Won't delete this section for the moment. Overflow left. Oh, we need power. I'm kind of nervous right at the moment because if we back up, we're going to have a problem. Okay, so we might need a shorty. No, we don't need a shorty. I went that the wrong direction. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if the power went out. I guess I would just disconnect everything and start it back up again. Did I still get this wrong? Yes, I did. Okay. That's the important thing, is that this is going the right direction. There we go. Now it should work. Perfect. Okay, then the other thing that we want to do is take this output so we want one more merger. I'll put it right here. And just do this. Okay. That all looks good. Why are you overflowing still? Oh, this is overflow forward. Oh, it's because I copied that one. There we go. That one had a weird rule on it, apparently. Okay, I think we're good. We don't really need this box of polymer resin any longer. We can use it to fill the yeah, we'll just use it to fill up all of our machines over here. Okay, we should have some rubber. I guess we need to connect. This guy hasn't gotten any polymer resin yet. Okay, now we need a train station. You know, I think I might have placed down my boombox somewhere because I don't hear the music. It's a good sign that you placed your boombox. Where did I place my boombox? Right here. Train station's gonna go right there. That means we need to put a roundabout. We're just going to put it right on top of this. Oh, I don't have any power here now. Yes, that's correct. Not really a fan of where this is placed. Let's do it a little differently. Just move it over here. Where's the other? Where do we connect to? Oh, right there. Okay, I think this looks okay. Okay. That is not looking too good here. What happens if we just try to reach? Not gonna work. So we'll just put it down right here. What is this, 7? Okay, that should work. Our train... Oh, well, we have to fix our signals. And finish these. Oh, we need to connect this too. Where is it? Okay. That train is now alive again. Good. Okay. We need path. And block. All right, that should fix it. Everything looking good. Got our train coming. Oh, train's going. No, he's coming. Bye-bye. Okay, we just need a train station, and this rubber system is complete. These guys are all full up. That's good. So, this is the entrance here. And so we'll be turning on the right. Hopefully we have enough room, or we can do it the other way. We could... yeah, let's turn on the left here because we got more room, and then we'll face the train station this way. Wait. I don't want the 2-meter one. I want the 1-meter one. I think 3 is plenty for that side. Train station. Yeah, we want pointing this way. I think that's enough. Really should make a blueprint for this turn here because I have to relearn it every time. It's not the shortest turn you can make, which is like right here. It needs to be longer than that, so I think maybe it's this one. So we will go this direction, I guess. I mean, that works, but it's a little bit ugly. I don't think we can do this one. I was correct. Like I said, I need to make a blueprint for this because I have to relearn it every single time I make it. Oh, hey, that's it right there. All right, so we can get rid of this. All right, all we got to do is power it and name it, and we should be good to go. Oh, well, we got to get our... Are these not on the same? Yeah, they are. Okay. For a second there, I got a little nervous. Oh, they're not on the same grid. This is actually... Ugh. This is not on the grid. Well, I'm not going to rebuild it right now. If I get annoyed by it in the future, I'll rebuild it. I forgot that this roundabout wasn't on the grid. I should have put these on the grid before I built it. It's going to be super annoying for me, but I don't want to do it right now. I'm already annoyed by it. Why? Why won't you let me do this? I want that beautiful curve. Because it's on a different grid. Alright, let's just go straight, man, I guess. Do we have room for our buffer? We should. We also need a... Oh, we've got overflow actually on the polymer resin. All right, that's that. Why do we not have... Yeah, we got rubber. Well, despite the fact that I built this train station off-grid, we did accomplish everything we wanted to accomplish. Oh, I guess we do need power still. Okay, so this one is nitro rubber, something like that. All right. Nitro rubber. We got latex terminal, nitro rubber. What's the other one? We're not displaying. And rubber factory. This is the latex terminal here. Nitro rubber is here, and the rubber factory is right there. It's our motor factory, our aluminum factory, another aluminum factory, and all the way down here we've got, what is this? This is actually test, my original test site for the trains to figure out how the signals work. And we do have all these trains running, but none of them are really doing anything. Because we're not, but they will. This was really the last thing on the list of stuff we needed to do. We may actually need to do something with the nitrogen still. Let's have a quick peek on that. So, nitrogen, right here. We need 540 for our cooling devices. And then we also need, it's like 187.5 for our fused frames. So we're definitely going to do the fused frames here, right by the heavy modular frame factory, and that's where the nitrogen is, so that's not a problem. We've got our... the only thing that we need is casings, and we have casings on the train, so we can just pull those off at that heavy modular frame station. So that's covered, but cooling devices. Where are we going to build cooling devices is the question. We could do those here. Bring in casings, use our rubber, and bring in the motors. Or another possibility is we could put that nitrogen on the train in a fluid car, which we haven't done that yet. But the good news is all of the components that we need, all of the resources we need to start building radio control units and cooling devices, and then subsequently building the supercomputers, turbo motors, and the fused modular frames. So yeah, we spent a bunch of time getting all of the components ready, and we built a new computer factory. Today we've been getting enough rubber online, and then before the computer, or excuse me, not computer, motor factory. Before we did the motor factory, we did the aluminum factories, and I'm not sure if we're actually making the casings. Yeah, I think we are actually making the casings now. Yeah, we're using the all-clad casing recipe, that's right. So let's just jam on over there. I want to get in a hypertube cannon and have a look down on this off-grid train station and see how offended I am by it. We'll see. I may have to delete it and put it on grid. You know, if it wasn't for the square platform, I'd be fine with it. But the big square platform that's off-grid is super annoying. So I think I might get rid of it. Actually, you know, I could put like the rounded corners on it, and then it will probably be fine. Let's go over to the aluminum real quick. So we do have an aluminum factory out there. That's just making ingots. And then we have this aluminum factory here, which is also making ingots. And this is casings here. It's using the all-clad recipe, all-clad casing recipe. So we pull this train right here actually is bringing in ingots from the other aluminum factory, and we pull those ingots in right here. We just take them to this building and use our copper ingots that we're making out here to convert those aluminum ingots into the I just noticed there's a awesome sink stuck in the wall over here. Oh no, it's this awesome sink. Okay, it is stuck in the wall, but so anyway, yeah, we're making 780 copper ingots here. And then this guy is making the aluminum ingots from this factory, which should be 780. We have 2 full belts of scrap coming in. And then 780 ingots coming out. Okay, 735. It should be 780. There may be an issue somewhere. What's this guy doing? Yeah, he should be half. So he's doing 360, which should be right. Not sure why this one is. I'm seeing some gaps on the belt here. We probably have a... Oh yeah, look at this. Classic. Let's go out and check the other one. So this one I did... I mean, I'm using blueprints, but they're just these... Started with the generic blueprint and copied a bunch of times. Then after that, I realized that, you know, we could take this one, this one, this one, and 2 of these and stick them in a blueprint and have the whole process encapsulated into a single module, and then just lay down multiple of those modules. And so that's what we did for the other aluminum factory. Let's go out and check and see if it's doing any better. This area needs to be cleaned up a little bit. This is where I was testing that new aluminum module. There's 3 of them connected to impure bauxite. Got a pure bauxite up there. And so here's my permanent installation from that pure bauxite. There's 8 modules. And it's this guy right here that we need to see the numbers on. So this water should be empty, and this should be 100%. So far, so good. Yeah, it's a simpler system. It still recycles the water. But yeah, every single one of these was at 100% with no water in them. So, you know, maybe at some point I might replace that other aluminum factory with... I think it's the same, actually. Yeah. There's probably more refineries because I underclock these. These are underclocked half of what those ones are over there, and that's so because I can only get 4 refineries into a blueprint, and so normally it took these 3 plus 2 of these. So what I did was I just underclocked everything 50% of where it was already underclocked, and that way I just need 1 of these and then a half of each of these. But it's working great here. We're no longer using these. We still have this. Oh yeah, we've got a little bit of... Where's that coming from? I can't remember. This machine? Oh yeah, polymer resin right here, 6.5. We do have a little bit of polymer resin here. We could convert. So 6.5 times 8, that's not much. Not even enough to write home about, huh? 52. 52 only makes 26 rubber. Anyway, this was all me testing the blueprint, so I do need to delete that and get rid of it. Well, I think we've accomplished everything we needed to accomplish. We're ready to start doing the big stuff now. I'm excited. We got the train set up all over the entire map. We can go all the way out to the Dune Desert, Fire Coast, Rocky Desert, the Titan Forest, and then all the way out to Grassy Fields. And we have all of the components that we need. The only thing that was still in question is, do we put some nitrogen on the train also? Or do we just build the stuff that we need nitrogen for where the nitrogen is? All of the materials that we need are actually on the train, so we can build wherever we want. And on that note, I did spend a little bit of time yesterday cleaning up, deleted a bunch of old factories that were in this area and replaced it with these two. Still would like to get rid of these. And these I don't mind. These are building my weapons of war here. This is a supercomputer factory, so that will go away once we get the real supercomputer factory online. Anyway, on that note, we're done. Thanks all for watching the stream. Really appreciate the comments and the likes and the subs on YouTube. Streaming every day now. So hit the bell on YouTube for notifications when the stream starts. Stream usually on in the mornings, West Coast time, and sometimes in the afternoons and evenings as well. Well, that's it for the stream. Thanks all. Bye-bye.